Well, hello my followers, all those strangers and my familiar people. And I'm here, I'm Alex, who might not know about me yet, but I'm telling you, I'm Alex, I'm here on a regular basis. I'm doing my ramblings about my speaking English thing. And I'm following this process. I've been following, excuse me, for how many? Let's count. I guess it would be kind of maybe half a year I'm following this process, and in this very brand new video I'll be extremely stupid, as I promised before, and I was stupid in those ones, and I'm promising being stupid because I'm just kind of low about my speaking process. It always comes like in waves. It goes up and downs, and I have those ups and downs on my way of my self-improvement, and now I'm currently at my low position about my speaking, so I won't be speaking too fast as I could, and I guess I will keep like kind of middle rate of speech, and I don't know, the week actually that passed, they suggested me to participate several activities and to speak like about nothing spontaneously, but not about nothing actually. I was given kind of, I don't know, reasons to speak about, but I didn't want to participate because I'm telling you, I'm kind of low, and I'm not demotivated, but I kind of don't want to speak in even if my own language, my first language, my native one, you know what I'm saying, let alone English. I respect my English very, I respect my English and I adore my English, but that's the things that like the things are right now. I'm telling these because I'm always trying to be honest. Like, I don't know, who knows how it will go in this video episode of this particular series. You know what I'm saying? And what about today? Today I followed like regular activities of mine. I visited the library, and there was a girl, Nicole. She's a mentor of our not current but regular activities. We gather together, and we doing our activities by like sharing opinions and trying to make our spontaneous speeches about the reasons that she is about to give us at any particular moment that we are participating in those kinds of activities. You know what I'm saying? And I guess I'm doing right now kind of, I don't know, maybe harsh ramblings, or I'm about to stumble on each my word, or I do too many mistakes, but I don't care too much about my current mistakes, because the more I speak, the better my English becomes. And that's I'm sure about. I'm very, like, I don't know, persistent and perseverant about my English related things, and you might not know in particularities about. I'm kind of like a manic about my studying English process, and I'm doing these every day alone by myself, for myself, and for, I don't know, for me, like me. By meaning me, I mean like my personality. My personality wants to be vast in a short period of time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm on my way. I'm on my way up. Excuse me for stumbling again. And what about recent events that happened in my life? I guess I'm doing kind of right now I'm trying to do very extended ramblings of mine. You know what I'm saying? I don't care too much about that. And what was I about? I was kind of out of track for just one moment, excuse me, and I'm on track again. I was intending to tell you about like what happened recently in my life, and actually not long ago. I guess it was like a week ago. I've got some troubles with my computer. My processor unit was kind of malfunctioning, and in a way that related to bad functioning of its fan inside. The computer block itself, computer unit, it has like several fans inside it to cool the things down. We have there like a motherboard, we have there like a CPU unit. You know what I'm saying about. You might know about that because the CPU unit is the most significant is the most important one in the computer unit. You know what I'm saying? And actually, what happened was my video adapter, I should say, it's got kind of trouble pertaining to its kind of malfunctioning because of injury of its fan, and its fan was slowing down and even stopped for a while, and I had to push it, to nudge it, to rotate with my right hand. And just imagine me sitting here doing my current issues and speaking English and doing a lot of stuff like simultaneously, and keep trying to nudge that fan with my right hand and pushing it forward in order to rotate. You know, it's a silly thing to even think about, let alone tell and to the people like you are. And I'm telling you, that was kind of ridiculous experience of mine. I had to sit here and push the fan of my CPU unit, which was located on video card, and I had to push that tiny unit in order to function in a proper way, in order to keep cooling down my video card, in order to my entire computer to be functioning good, not to stop, because it has the unit that prevents video card from being overheated, from being very hot, and if it's got extra hot because of not functioning of its cooling system not functioning, when it got extensive hot because of that, then it's about to stop itself from functioning. It's kind of switch that is ingrained there and put there intentionally from the very beginning, from the plant by default, I should say. And this preventer, I don't know what it looks like in terms of English definitions and how I should call that thing, but I guess from my personal standpoint, it's called preventer unit. You know what I'm saying? When this small video card gets extra heat, then it's about to switch off by itself without my intervention in that process. And that switched off, and that video card switched off several times during those times when my fan didn't function properly. And what I did was I fixed that stuff. I brought that video card, I pulled that out from my computer unit, and I brought it to my friend, and he cleaned the fan and cleaned the heater, not the heater, but the area that on which this fan is on which this fan stands, and to which area this fan is attached to. Oh my god, I'm so stupid today. I told you previously I would, and I am. Okay, we've got this kind of short, heartbreaking story out of the way, and we can proceed further with my current ramblings. What else? I'm pretty contented, and I'm even relishing being with the new fan, which is located right now in my computer unit, and I don't hear any loud sound out of it. It's functioning properly, and I'm satisfied with that. And what else? Today I finished kind of very crucial issue about my what I had to do, I should say, and I've done that, and I'm contented again. And I'm about to do small tiny piece of my current everyday working process, and after that I probably about to drink some brandy. Who knows how it goes? We'll see. Time will tell. Oh, that's another kind of great expression that I learned recently. Time will tell. You know what I'm saying? Time will tell. Say it every time you want to like express that the wisest judge about our activities is time, and time will tell you. And that's kind of related to this stuff Madonna said once in her old song. She was like, "You only see what your eyes want to see. How can life be what you want it to be? You're frozen when your heart's not open." But I wasn't about that. I was about slightly different song of her. We'll see. She said, "We'll see," and I'm telling you right now, time will tell. It's almost the same. It's not the same, but in a way, you know. And another like kind of native phrase I learned, they are kind of Christmas came early this year. Again, Christmas came early this year. And I'm not picking now on any like materials. I'm just extracting them from my head in any given moment as it flows right now. You know what I'm saying? And the first phrase I wanted to share with you, and maybe you're about to learn even this one, and those ones that I'm about to tell in this episode. And the first one was Christmas came early this year. That means that like kind of things that we got, good things, they came spontaneously, and they came for good reason, and they came to make you feel good and just relish this. Don't like you may loosen up and just relish in the result. You know what I'm saying? And some people may tell you like Christmas came early this year, and you kind of, oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking is kind of another great expression. Now we're talking. We can use when things has spontaneously changed in a good way, and you see the situation from very good standpoint. Kind of things turned out to good, and you now you see them very clearly that they're good now, and you may like say like spontaneously, now we're talking. And what else? Kind of what I wanted to tell you was another great expression that I learned was the nature of promises is that they remain immune to changing circumstances. Once again, the nature of promises is that they remain immune to changing circumstances. Excuse me. Once and the last time again. The nature of promises that they remain immune to changing circumstances. Oh my God, I should say it again for myself. Don't pay any attention, I'm doing ramblings here. The nature of promises is that they remain immune for changing circumstances. Oh, I've done that. And you may say that stuff whenever you want to like pay attention of someone to the promises they made previously, and if they're about to break, not to deliver their promises, you may remind them that they said kind of what they said, and you may say again, the nature of promises is that they remain immune to changing circumstances. That also means if some circumstances has changed, then any promises shouldn't be broken and shouldn't be delivered. And what was I about? That was the point I wanted to share with you. And another phrase I learned actually today, kind of phrase day, you know what I'm saying, in a way. And I like to share with you guys with recently learned material. And what about third phrase? Let me muse for a while. Let's reflect what it was. The nature of promises. The Christmas came early this year. And the third one The third one, the nature of promises. Christmas came early this year. I don't remember, guys. I don't want to pick on my notices. I shared enough with you today, I guess. And I don't know. What would you like me to speak about? I don't know. Maybe I'm so like kind of solitary now, and I'm just having house for myself episode. So like 28, in a way. And I'm pretty contented with my life, with my like all events that happened recently, and with all people who came into my life and made it better. And I'm about to wrap it up in order not to weary too much in my current series and in this particular video. And be in touch, keep your pace going, regardless what they say, and be on your own right track. You know what I'm saying? And as always, see you all until a while. See you. Goodbye.